So how do you change your brain? How do you go from a person that isn't all that positive or moderately positive or sometimes positive into a person that is limitless? Hi, I'm David Essel. For 22 years now, we've had a chance to interview the most amazing minds in the world in regards to life change, and Dr. Joe Dispenza is one of those. You may know the name from the very famous movie, What the Bleep Do We Know? The inspirational movie, incredible. Evolve Your Brain is another book of Joe's. Evolve Your Brain, just wonderful. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself is another one of Joe's books that I've absolutely loved. And recently, we had a chance to interview him again on our national radio show. And as always, he delivered 110%. He just rocks. So I was talking to him about changing your brain. So how does someone change their mindset? How does someone move from that person that's 50% positive or 60 or 70 to 99%, who's actually evolving in the world and doing great stuff? And we break it down into 3 simple steps. Number 1, we have to think positively. Now, everyone knows this, but how many of us do it? And how do you do it? Well, the way that I encourage my clients to is that we set our timer on our iPhones or whatever it might be. First thing in the morning, the very first thing that you look at should be something positive, a positive quote, a motivational story, something from scripture, whatever it might be that's uplifting to you, number 1. Then we do it at noon. Then we do it 6 at night. Then we do it at 10 at night. In other words, we have these scheduled times to feed the brain limitless thoughts, hopeful thoughts, faith-based thoughts, whatever works for you. So that's number 1. Number 2 is that when we're thinking these positive thoughts, is that we create emotion around them. Now, some people use affirmations or intentions. I am a successful person. I am a size 8, whatever the goal is, right? You can use affirmations and intentions. But we need to utilize that positive thinking with emotion. So if you're reading a positive quote, sit and see if you can't feel it. Conjure up the feelings, the emotions around that positive quote. If you're using affirmations or intentions, Dr. Joe says it's the same thing. To change the wiring in the brain, we need to use emotion. So it's not enough to sit and look at your vision board. It's not enough to sit and read your affirmations or even write them out. We need to utilize emotion. And then I said this to Dr. Joe. I said, everyone loves the first 2 steps, right? The third one's got to be something radically different. The third one has to be something that moves us out of our comfort zone, to which we both laughed because he knew where I was going. And his third step was exactly what I was hoping he'd say. We have to do uncomfortable steps on a daily basis. And this is what drives the successful people to become more successful, but it's also what holds people back. Number 1 and 2 is easy. You can sit and say positive words, and you can even conjure up positive emotions. But who wants to do the next one? Who wants to get up 45 minutes earlier every day to create space and time to meditate and pray or to do your affirmation work, right? See, that's the action step that separates the most successful people, that helps change the brain. The subconscious mind is driving 90% of our thoughts and our actions. And you can say all the positive thinking stuff in the world, but if the subconscious is paying attention from behind and going, well, they're using the right words and they're using the right feelings, but they're not doing anything that makes them uncomfortable. They're doing the same stuff every day, in and out, and they're praying for a miracle. That's not changing the subconscious. When you start doing uncomfortable steps, when you start calling people that you don't know and asking them for help, when you spend money on personal growth that stretches the budget, the subconscious all of a sudden wakes up and goes, oh my God, he's serious. She's serious. When you stay up late at night to research and to read the most positive work out there, or get up extra early in the morning, when you do things that are uncomfortable, Dr. Joe's told me and our huge audience, that's when we start to change the thought process of the brain. Think positively, use emotion, do the uncomfortable steps. I guarantee if you follow this work that Dr. Joe Dispenza shared with our audience, you will change too. And if I can help you, for 30 years, I've helped people radically change their lives. And if I can help you, visit me at talkdavid.com and we'll do just that. Have an awesome day.